I'll take that.
These are level 2. Much more reasonable level. Around a little bit and go back down. Or maybe we can go in over here. Oh, what the heck?
Not bad. Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you? This inane chatter pains me.
Maybe I shouldn't go in here then.
Hello and welcome to Bogrot. Now, kindly, giz all your stuff.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Bogrot?
Local saw scratchers probably called it something else, but they's dead 100 years. So now it's Bogrot, and you got to give over your goods.
How about a donation instead? Some coin for the town.
Aye. I reckon that'll do nicely. The good folk of Bogrot give you thanks.
Moonhaven.
That's like trash. Then keep looking. Come on, gotta be something here. Absolute. Keep your paws to yourself, and I won't cut them off. Drunk off that chopper's in camp. Ain't fair.
What's hiding here?
Nothing here, boss. Look. Don't talk. I've been looking. Garbage.
Vincent.
Let's go.
I guess we can see if we found a key
No
around
one stopped
somewhere.
me yet. What path lies before me? What's in here?
I haven't tried it yet. Heck? Birdstone? Jesus. The village is filled with cultivation instructions for a range of medicinal plants. One entry is on the line. Deliver specially requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from prying eyes.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
A long-winded introduction explains that Haskin Excephilanthins Notes, published as is from the work journal, to help bring alchemy to the masses. Covered a full history on the Dragonborn who had been descaled as a teenager and started alchemical research in hopes of restoring their hide. As the pages turn, he continues to wax poetic about how Excelilapin put aside their own research to help the common people. Much more interesting, though, are Excelilapin's actual research notes. I've decided I shall make all my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who would wish to study. You reading this text now are probably one such person. As enticing as potion making is, we should first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of three. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, that part we already read before in another book. Okay, we just took a painting. Well, it's worth some money. So why not? Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Action, not reaction.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Enough enough waiting. I crave blood.
The one that she has
Looking
is...
ahead.
Action, not reaction.
Yeah.
An efficient path.
I've got a long road ahead. Another step forward.
Oops.
That might be worth a look.
Healer's log. Patient Samson, occupation blacksmith, malady, gout. Common. Samson has become accustomed to the good life since he acquired the new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Patient Brandy, occupation Cooper, malady, large wood splinter in hand. Common, splinter removed, wound clean, doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Patient Timmick, occupation none, child, malady, swallowed bottle cork. Common, no harness or blockage in stomach. The course should pass without causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Patient Dita. Occupation apprentice blacksmith, my lady. Minor burns to the face and hands. Commons, another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. Usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. And here I thought you were concentrated 100% on me, warriors. Oh. I feel cheated now. This is the cellar in the under the goblin place. But he has got to. So this was down in the first building. It was like an inn. They talked about the cellar, and we found the cellar, which was not difficult. I mean, it was right there. What the heck? How in the heck are you missing? Hello?
Another fight. Let's go.
I'm ready. Onward. Time to strike.
What? It saved?
Let's go. Can't stay idle.
Can't afford to let gates.
A is for Azuf and other gods too. Yeah, it's nice when you crit. Azur, the god of wizards all, who spend their whole lives learning, he grants the spells both big and small, for Mr. always yearning. Bane the tyrant, the black hand, makes sure the strong do rule. He spreads his darkness through the land, praised by the harsh and cruel. Shaba will bring forth your doom, unless you chant her prayers. Split from tomorrow in the womb, she brings bad luck to spare. I guess there will be more undead in the other coffins than if we check them.
Light on my feet.
Let's check around here first, though.
Looks empty.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen one up close before.
Summon the mirror trying to understand this magic. Oh, come on. Higher than 5. Oh, you freaking kidding me? Let me get a 1.
The mirror is magical, but what magic? To what purpose? You have no idea.
Speak your name.
I'm out of silver leaf.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself.
Yeah, but I don't. Yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your masters.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
Actually, Zastam isn't a Zulkir. He rules as High Regent now.
Poor choice. You will be purged.
What the heck? Yeah, so that was the wrong answer. And we go back at it.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen
Okay, we
one
can
up
try this
close
again.
before.
Oh, this time it'll work.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
Tell you name.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself.
Yeah.
Only a what think you of the Zol?
You recognize that Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many red wizards out of their ancestral home.
So it's a great and powerful leader.
Poor choice.
God damn it. Stupid shit is gonna come. I still wanna check the other shit. Okay, so one guy is gonna say that he's a foul because that made him follow that, since he said he's a wizard who made this one. I wonder why they do have these skeletons here though. Yeah, but then you have to think, why does he have all the undead there? Yeah, the wizards hate him, but I'm just wondering why they have all these undead here.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen one up close before. The magic is old, the face.
Speak your name. I do not. If you are known to my only what
You Zastam is a powerful lich.
you
Oh,
are
leads
known
me.
Zolkir. But are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
I read a doctor's journal. He used balsam to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I will see my enemies suffering.
Pathetic. Poor choice.
Oh, come on, man. Not love.
Purged.
I thought he would like to get rid of. Damn it. What a turd he is.
magic mirror. You've read.
I do if you are known to my master. Step only a what?
You reckon Zastam is a powerful lich.
You are known. Tell me. If you could see anything.
Or see the ones I love.
Weak. A poor choice.
Okay, so I have to pick the worm then in my head. Or we are missing something. I think we need to tell him that we have this worm in our head. That's the only choice left.
A magic mirror.
So we
You've
can
read
do
all
this
about
one
them, but
again.
never seen one up close before.
Oh.
The mirror is.
Speak your name. I do not if you are known. Only what?
You reckon Zastam is a powerful.
You tell me. Accept if you could see anything.
Look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Just wondering if it's worth going for these other ones.
Never wanted the easy path. A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Books filled with pages and pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. Return to the final pages. Over. Being raided in the end, huh? Turn page after page filled with the strange alchemical sketches and formulas, some written plainly, some in runes and script to be recognized. There are guides to transmuting metals and recipes of weapons of war. But more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Raise dead, failed, gone too long, reanimation, speak with dead, clone, reanimation clone, had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection failed, why? Medical curse, to resurrect, I have reached the limit of my skills and resources, the book offers help, dare I accept? I mean, I can't reach. There's no way I can. Let's see why I can't reach him. Fireball went right through. The evil eye. Well, the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her powers will be unique compared to that of her sisters. Hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, named as such for their ability to haunt a mortal's dreams, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's soul can be trapped into the hag's soul bag. They are known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags, known for devouring the victim's whole. Sea hags can terrorize and kill with a single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. Okay. Green hags, they are beautiful, they are powerful. Speak not a word against them. An excerpt from the ongoing meta-text rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denial for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the meta-text, her God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too historic a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages. Surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it's clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death. Transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellenvor weighing our souls against how further we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternative route. Not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Carries across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough. For the components of such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be the most dull and unimaginative sort that I can not possibly imagine what it is that they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day, this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk the path, and wealthy enough to return. Huh. Fringe philosophy. Published note claims this volume promotes medical theory too radical for the mainstream. This except is attributed to High Artificer for a brain of Baldur's Gate. I'm supposed to seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget that I am not so grand, for I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein. I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth modes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of the origins of the ancient Neferese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Neferil carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Neferil cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought. And this stubborn aversion to studying them, learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gon's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with the Nephrine seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their lore twisted to Shark's dark and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or not, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Ah.
Don't mind if I do.
Where's the ball? Worth it, eh? Not really. Why do I have so much junk on me? Again.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. What a day. Traps. How considerate. With pleasure.
Come on. Oh, come on. Barely made it.
Traps. How considerate.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Take the book in the pack.
Never a dull moment.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Delicious.
Okay.
These things have stayed interesting. On my way.
Boo scraper? What the heck?
Well, hello. No time to rest. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
6 Nightal 1371 DR. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard a word Fae since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilin Toth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home. Not the way I escaped. I will be put to death, with worse to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life? That price eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Sulkers find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I have raised. Okay. It would be nice to have gotten that one before. Explained about this. Okay.
Better not be cursed. Bet that'll fit in my pack.
How'd you know?
And the others getting drunk off their choppers in camp.
Ain't fair.
Watch what you touch. If it smells like weed,
Gotta be
it's
something.
right.
Smells like weeds, claim that. Probably looks like it, or something is needed for it.
Nothing here, Fox.
Look. Don't talk.
Yeah, let's just go up here and see what these guys have to say.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Quite eloquent for an ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
Come on, for once now. Oh, thank God.
Indeed. regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
I'm kind of curious, and if we get goblins, you'd be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
My charisma is so shite, though. But 500? Do I have that much? I do, but what the heck, man? That's a lot of money. Let's try persuasion. Oh, come on, 20? Oh, you... What the hell is this now? I knew that wasn't gonna work.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
You 500 gold if we can call you into a battle.
A serenade to my ears and a boon to my belly. We've a bargain, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
I've seen a few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
What's this?
Assume nothing.
I wonder what the next move is.
Don't touch me.
A long way
Oh,
to go
she
still.
leveled up. Produce flame. What's it mean? Oh. It's to shine up around. Take only half the damage from blood. Infuse an orb with an aura of light. Gain advantage on intimidation. Toll the dead. Go with Blade Warden seems nice. Feet. Holy shit, what a long list, man. What the hell? You increase one ability by 2 or 2 abilities of 1 to a maximum of 20. Charisma increases by 1 to a maximum of 1. You gain 5 bonus to initiative, can't be surprised. Your strength with dexterity increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. You gain charge or weapon attack. We make a crossbow attack. No, defensive. One attack while wielding a. No. Dungeon Delver. Durable and nah. Doesn't actually ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. Yeah. Great Weapon Master. When then critically hit or kill a target with a melee weapon attack, you can make another melee attack. Weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. Okay. You gain armor proficiency with heavy armor and your strength increases by 1. No, lucky. Maids Slayer. As power within immediate range of you have advantage of any saving throw against it, and you can use a reaction to immediately make an attack against the caster. Interesting. Magic Initiate. Cleric. You learn 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from the cleric spell list. You can cast a level 1 spell once per long rest. You learn 2 maneuvers in Battle Master subclass, Medium Armor Master. No, we already 3 instead of 2. Nah, not worth it. Mobile. Yeah. Moderately armored. No. Performer. No. Poleman. No. Resilient. No. Ritual caster. Savage attacker. No. Sentinel. When an enemy within melee range attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. Target ally must not have the Sentinel feat. Gain advantage on opportunity attacks, and when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. Yeah, that one is also pretty nice. So it's the first one. And what was the other one? Mage Slayer. And Sentinel. Sharpshooter. No. Shieldmaster. Gain +2 bonus to dexterity saving throws while wielding a shield. Skill, you gain proficiency in 3 skills of your choice. You learn a cantrip and a number you need to roll. A critical hit for spells is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. When you make an unarmed attack, your hit point maximum increases by 2 for every level you have gained. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on spell. You gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice. So what? I'm gonna go with ability, I think. Because I'm gonna get 2 more points into wisdom. Think that would be really good. Or should I put the points into something else? I mean, no, nothing for clerics. Yes, the hit points. If I put 1 point in there, I get 2 to saving throws. We get 6 to saving throws here. And so I'm going with this.
Can't give up now. With haste.
Okay, so we struck a deal with those guys. That's nice. A shepherd's son tended to his father's flocks on the banks of a Shiantar. The days grew long and the boy grew bored. To amuse himself, he called out, "Beholder! Beholder!" The shepherd came running, but there was no beholder. The boy pointed and giggled, but the shepherd scolded him. "Do not cry, beholder, when there is no beholder promise." Oh, it's this kind of story, I know this one. "A promise," said the boy, but the next day was as boring as the last. "Beholder!" the boy cried, and his father rushed to his side. The boy laughed and laughed, but the shepherd only frowned and shook his head. 3 days later, the boy spotted a round figure floating in the distance. He had one giant eye in the middle of its face, a mouth full of pointed teeth, and thin stalks growing from it, each with an eye peeking from the tip. "Beholder, beholder!" he shouted, but no one came. The beholder began to float toward him, and the boy turned and sprinted along the river. He ran and ran until he reached a high bank and could run no more. The boy cried and covered, bracing for the beholder's deadly ray. Instead, a familiar voice said, "Turn around." The boy turned. There was no beholder, only the shepherd clad in a woolen cloak. A giant eye was painted on the front and a toothy mouth below. Vines were sawn through the cloak's edges. "You scared me," sobbed the boy. "That makes us even," said his father as he dried the boy's tears. The boy never cried beholder again. Okay, that was kind of cruel. This locker opens to reveal an intricate illustration of a stone tower. The words "Elturel, Strength and Unity" are inscribed across the top.
Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
It's just... The underground city of Mantle Derry lived a deep gnome called Sadie and her father Sam. Each morning the hard-working Sadie traveled to the nearby grotto, pick in hand to mine gems. Each night the lazy Sam would count them and demand even more. "Do not rest until I am the richest man in all of Faerun." One day Sadie encountered a stranger on her path home, a haggard creature, grey of skin and small of stature. "Darrow!" exclaimed Sadie. "Please," said the Darrow, "I have no money, no home. I beg of you, a single ruby, so I might sell it for food." Sadie found pity in her heart and gave the beggar a ruby. She told her father about the Darrow upon returning home. "Do not believe his lies," warned Sam. "Darrow is selfish, demented creatures. Give him no more, lest I cast you away." The Darrow was waiting for Sadie the next day. "Please give me 10 rubies, so I might sell them for shelter." Sadie, moved by her plea, did as he asked and journeyed home, where Sam rebuked her. "An inferior haul," he said. "This will not stand." On the third day, the Darrow appeared in the grotto. 100 rubies, please, so I might feed my brothers and sisters." The kind-hearted Sadie handed the beggar her entire sack of gems. As he took it, there was a great flash of light. Where the beggar had stood was a massive gold dragon. "You prove yourself generous of heart and spirit. Come to my lair and share my golden hoard." Sadie eagerly accepted, joining the dragon in his opulent hideaway. 1 year later, Sadie passed a beggar near the grotto, her own father, Sam. "Sadie, I have no money or no home," he said. "I beg of you, a single ruby so I might sell it for food." Sadie found no pity in her heart and walked away. Haven't we read before? Oh, school book. School's attendance log fills with the ancient pages. As the pages in the day's progress, more and more pupils' names vanish from the entries. In urgent script, a note in the morning states that someone has to investigate what's become of the missing children and their families.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed upon the contents of an old journal.
We should keep moving.
Another episode? Why does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
All in the fall. Though clearly all this handbill has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only, see the play that sent Eltur's Everlight Theater into chaos. Theater, huh?
More for me.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Something good here, I hope.
Yay, another book.
What's that?
Gotta be something in this heat.
Names and heights have been carved into the wood over the years. The last two read Maggie Terrans and Marcus Terrans. Twins, perhaps.
Want to try something?
First step is the hardest.
Dear Flora, happy birthday. I know I finally finished a painting. And not just any painting. Does it look familiar? To give you a hint, it involved me getting down on one knee and you making me the happiest woman alive. I had best go. I hear silence in the classroom next door and that is never a good sign. Happy birthday, my love, Amanda. Follows guide. Polydrawn map of a city is captioned in flamboyant script. What follows is the most thorough and accurate account of the city and people of Baldur's Gate, the solid gem of the Sword Coast. An editor's note in crimson ink follows. B. This volume is startlingly accurate, save for the nonsense about Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw the map. Long ago in the city of Menzoberranzan, Drow wizard called Zad studied magic in the Academy of Sorcerer. Each 10 day, the Archmage would ask Zad to demonstrate his newfound skills, and each 10 day, Zad would fail. Sorcery educates only the brightest of pupils, warned the Archmage. Your scholarship must improve or you will be expelled. That very night, Zad slipped out of Menzoberranzan to seek the hidden city of the Manflayers, Orindal. The library there boasted the most complete body of knowledge in the whole city, whole of the Underdark. I'll learn about all that is and ever was, vowed Zad. Archmage will have no choice but to keep me. Yet the longer Zad searched for Orindal, the more lost he became. His body weak and his stomach empty, the drow fell to the ground and reality faded. Zad awoke within a vast circular hall lined with tomes and tablets, untold knowledge etched upon them. Orindal! I made it! I will know everything, he explained. A wide smile crossed Zad's face. He barely noticed a tadpole wriggling just above his left eye. Yes, said a voice, and Zad said, everything. All these damn books, man.
Maggots will be done. Wits and blades, always sharp.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Best be on my way.
Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
Looks familiar. Did I play this once? Long ago?
Well,
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Get into the well. Oh, come on.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
I'm down the bucket rope.